Well, here at the Plack Group, we spend a good bit of time on strategy meetings for business owners. And that's important. We do typically off-site meetings, and we work within a bunch of different systems. We have proprietary methodologies, proprietary tools that we help you use to, whether it be to do your annual planning or intermittent planning throughout the year to make sure you're meeting your goals. We do this either with the business owner or with the business owner and their leadership team. Typically it's a 1-day or even a 2-day event. We want to get people's creativity going and help them plan for the future. So we look at all the areas of the business, and we start by looking further out. We go look at a 5-year plan, and then we kind of work that back to a 1-year plan to see what are the key things that the business wants to accomplish in the next 12 months. And then also we try to put names to all of those things as well. So we go through a series. The day looks like typically off-site for a client. We want to get your people outside. We want to get you outside of your normal place. I don't know how that works, but there's just something about getting creativity going, and it helps to have a location that's not your normal locale. So we do that. Usually starts around 9 in the morning. We start out with some exercises to get things going. First thing we do is we do what we call a positive focus. And that's where we take a look to see all the good things, and we want to get all these things down on paper, all the good things that have happened in the past year. And then so that kind of reminds us as to where we've come from. It also gives us a good frame of mind to see all the things that we've accomplished, and then it sets us up really well to think a little bit more about where we go from here. We also do things like SWOT analysis. You're probably familiar with that. That's the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. We work with you and your people to get that down on paper. We also have some other proprietary tools that are unique to us, because we've been working with business owners doing this for almost 30 years now. So we know some things that work. And we're not all about just producing some strategic document that would thud if I put it down on the desk, some kind of beautiful bound leather thing or binder that nobody uses. We feel like that's kind of a waste of time. We really focus on actionable items, really, I would call almost a glorified to-do list, although we do have systems to get it in place so that people understand throughout the year how it should be done. We're really into setting this up in a way that is easy to follow throughout the year. Oftentimes we help them put together a marketing plan as well. And for us, a marketing plan is really not so much this long narrative document, but really a calendar to look throughout the year to put down on paper what we want to do from a sales and marketing perspective. So oftentimes that's part of it. But once again, it's customized to the business owner. So before we even sit down, we're sitting with the business owner to understand about their team and understand what they want to accomplish, what they want to leave there with at the end of the day. Now, our strategy meetings are full of energy. They're in no way boring. There's a lot of excitement that happens. At the end of that day, the owner and your leadership team is going to feel like it was a great day. The last thing they're going to do is you're going to rate the meeting for us. A simple 1 to 10 rating. We want to know 2 things. We want to know, number 1, how that person is doing. So if you have a 10-person leadership team, we're going to go around to each person and see how are they doing. And then also we want to find out how we did. So for each person is going to rate publicly at the end of the meeting, how was the meeting on a 1 to 10. And we are very fortunate. We get a lot of very high ratings. I think your people are going to leave the meeting being energized and with a game plan, feeling good about the year. Also, if you doing one of these annual strategy meetings, it's going to be a huge benefit for your people, because the number 1 thing you're telling to your leadership team is that you are important, and that is important. Even if you forget all the other benefits of an annual strategy meeting, you bring your leadership team and spend the money to do this and spend the time to include them and let them be a part of the game plan, you are telling them they are important, and that is a huge benefit. It helps ignite your people and activate them for the year ahead.